Hey guys, what's going on? I was getting a lot of questions about the 60 series yesterday, specifically about the interior. So I figured I got the thing out right now. I'm cleaning out my garage, getting ready for this 87 Hilux I have coming up. And just gave a little bath and figured I'd give you a walk around and show you the interior. As you can see, I have the alucab tent on, and no, it's not sitting low. I have to deflate the tires to fit it in my garage. But yeah. So, Nardi steering wheel. It's a 390 Classic in black. I got it from Crowder's in South Carolina. Awesome guys. A little pricey for the wheel. It's about 450 bucks, and then you get the hub adapter, which I think is about another 100. Called up Crowder's, said this is the wheel I want. They told me what hub adapter I needed for my truck. Only complaint, which isn't their fault, is there's a gap here between the column and the adapter and the contact point for the horn. So I gotta figure that out and clean that up and come up with a little solution. We got Cool Cruisers, the Texas marine grade vinyl seats. That was a pretty easy install. It's about 500 bucks for the front and rear together, for the covers. Buddy and I did it, about an hour and a half total, for each seat. And, yeah, they're really nice. Can't really complain about them. An accessory that's not abnormal for aftermarket 60 stuff is the Tuffy lockbox. You know, pretty standard. But what's cool about this one is it does have an spod, and spod acts as a hub for all the accessories, air compressor, off-road lights, electronic locking diffs. So, you know, you press a button, air compressor comes on. Pretty simple. Air compressor is routed to the front and rear bumper for quick access for filling up. I'm going to put it in the tank so I can use air tools. Over here in the center, it's a little bit chaos with all the wiring. Just have to clean it up. But CB radios can get relocated. But I got a National Luna dual battery setup. Thing's really nice. It's awesome if you're someone who's kind of off the grid for a few days here and there. One thing most people probably don't have, and I don't blame them, is I got a satellite phone. I hunt northern New England quite a bit, up towards Canada, where there's no real cell phone reception. So this thing has an external antenna I bought. It's magnetic, goes to the roof. Kind of slap it on wherever you want. I got to move it because of the rooftop tent. But yeah, basically it gets me service 100% of the time, no matter where I am in the world, minus the poles. But I'm not planning on taking the 60 to Antarctica anytime soon. So yeah, that's the truck. There's a little bit of rust damage here that is going to get repaired. It's going to Cruiser Solutions to get that fixed up. I got the skins for it and everything. All right, now for the rear. Yeah, I got Dobinson swing out bumper. This is a little bit of waiting on parts to get in. I'm a big truck vault guy. Anybody who knows me, I'm a huge fan. I got one in my Canyon, and I got this one. Side panels were not the right size. They have to make me new ones and send them out. It fills in this gap. Just waiting for that to show up. But yeah, I'm a big truck vault guy, like I said. These things are awesome. Store all your gear. With hunting and stuff and competitive shooting, obviously I got guns floating around quite a bit, and it's nice to have them locked up and not worry about someone stealing them. Yeah, and then I got a Dometic 75 dual zone, which is awesome. I don't use it nearly enough, but it's nice to have. You know, you're on a week-long hunt or whatever, and you want to keep your game nice and cool. You can throw it in there. I got the slide-out tray, which obviously I can't bolt down until I get the side panels back in. But yeah, so that's kind of the back of it. And I'm waiting to put on my alucab awning, which goes on the passenger side, which would be nice. It's the 280-degree awning. Thing's sweet. I just haven't had time to put it on yet. But yeah, so that's the 60 interior. You got any questions, just feel free to shoot me a message. I'll do my best I can to answer it. And hopefully I make it back alive driving a Hilux from Atlanta to New Hampshire. That should be a fun time. All right, so I figured I'd show you the engine bay. Basically, it's a 5.3 Vortec Gen 4 LS. It was swapped before I bought the truck, thank God, 'cause I'm sure that would have been a nightmare. I had it tuned, so the thing is a rocket ship. I mean, I can cruise 85 on the highway all day, no problem. When we had it on the dyno, we kind of topped out around 115, which is terrifying, seeing a 60 series with mud tires do 115, 120 on a dyno. But over here is the S-Pod. That's the hub right there, terminal hub. Really nice job. Mainline installed that for me, and they did a fantastic job. And then we got one battery here, one battery back over there. And that is kind of it. One of the other things I got to do is when they did the Vortec swap, I need to get a box for the air filter and then route it into the snorkel, which I haven't had time to do yet, but hopefully I'll get to that at some point. So yeah, that's the engine bay. It's kind of funny. It's a ton of space in here now. So, you know, I could easily put in a third battery if I really wanted to. But yeah, so that's the engine of the 87 Vortec swapped Toyota FJ60.